Okay, tell us more, Lawyer Atyab, about the situations that workers want, or the situations workers can be deprived from getting the end of service benefits. It can happen sometimes, right?
Yes, well, it does happen when there is a violation, of course. So the worker will not be entitled with the end of service benefits and will be terminated without a prior notice or even a compensation. Even if he had a, let's say, a definite working contract, he will be terminated with no prior notice, no indemnification, no end of service benefits in 3 situations stipulated by Code 41 from the Labor Law number 60 for the year 2010. It's stipulated that if the worker caused, let's say, a mistake, committed a violation, an error that caused a huge loss to the entity he works on. For example, let's say you have a candy factory.
Okay.
You produce marshmallows, okay? And I already know my job description. I know how many, quantity of sugar I should add. I know how much quantity of glucose syrup or whatever to add.
Okay.
And we were producing 10,000 bags of marshmallows. And what I did is I kind of, messed up. I kind of poured more sugar than what I'm supposed to put, which caused you 10,000 boxes of loss.
Of course.
So this is like a huge loss.
And it will damage the quality also of the sweets usually our customers used to taste.
Yeah, but what's really important, not only about the taste, these products are not going to go out in the market.
Definitely.
These are to be destroyed and damaged. Definitely. I have destroyed them. I did not measure the quality of everything. I just messed the products, and I caused you, as my employer, a 10,000 bag of marshmallow loss. Take that to the market and see how much you lost. So within this case, you lost a lot. And within that case, I will not be entitled with prior notice, no indemnification, no end of service benefits. Okay. The second condition in which I might cheat to get my way into your institute. So let's say, for example, you're an owner of a university, right? And I claimed to be an engineer.
Or a PhD holder.
Or a PhD holder or whatever. To become a teacher, I wanted to teach students at your fine university. And then, somehow you had your legal department searching out my history, and you find out that I obtained this job through false claims and fraudery. Within this case, regardless of the criminal charges that I will be facing, I will not be entitled with any indemnification, end of service benefits, or even prior notice when you terminate my contract. Finally, and what's most essential, if I ever disclosed any confidential information related to your entity, and I have noticed that there are a lot of companies recently are making the employees sign code of conduct and confidentiality agreement. And this is normal, you know why? Because every field of work has its sensitivity, has its, confidentiality, and works in a secretly manner when it comes to their, let's say, financial matters, legal, administrative matters. So within this case, if a worker disclosed confidential information that caused a loss, damage to the company, or reached, let's say, the incitement to cause so, and I have my personal objection on this article. You know why? Because the article, as it came by the legislator, linking the breach of the confidentiality to the result, or to the potential result, while from a legal perspective, sense and logic, the breach itself is a violation, regardless of the result. Why would I have to wait for a result if the breach undertook? Why do I have to wait for my information to be disclosed, for my business to go down, if the breach was already committed? If I was a legislator, if it was for me, I would definitely cross that condition, provided that there was, some kind of loss or damage to the company, or a potential damage to the company. I would definitely cross that, and considering that disclosing confidential information itself is a high grave violation and a breach that would cause termination, no prior notice, no end of service
Definitely.
benefits, and no compensation to the worker.
Definitely. Lawyer Atyab,